Greetings all, Vanna here for Aquarius's weekend message. Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius, if you guys wanted a personal reading or some of my crystal jewelry, you can visit my website right here. The first card that came out for you is Silence, Snow. Now, the first thing that I want to say is that silence can make people very, very uncomfortable, because without the stimulus of music, people talking, TV, or even just a fan, the thoughts that we try so very hard to suppress, deny, or ignore have no choice but to come up. And it is in that silence that we feel so much dread, anxiety, frustration, shame, guilt, fear. It is coming up not to torment you, but to be acknowledged and released. But it's not that people don't have the capacity to do that. It's that I don't think people know that they can do that. I don't think that people know that they have the ability to look at that memory of pain, look at that instance of trauma, and state that they do not resonate with it, that it does not belong to them, that that is no longer the version that they are. And it isn't that easy of just saying it and you don't feel like that anymore, but that is the beginning of the process of shifting your mindset, of shifting your energy, of shifting your vibration. I used to be the exact same way. And in these past 7 years of the healing that I have done, I have grown a great sense of comfort in the silence, because I have become very overstimulated with the amount of noise that most people need in the world, of the TVs, of the talking, of the music and fans all going at the same time. People need that because they're afraid of this silence. They're afraid of this void of stimuli where they are forced to face their darkest shadow. They would rather run from it. But it's going nowhere. You have to do something with this. Accept that it is no longer you. Accept the energy that is yours, like the hurt inner child that was in that instance. Forgive the situation. Forgive yourself for being in that situation. Forgive the person that put you in that situation. And that is not something that you are doing for them. That is something so that you can move forward without that pain, without that energy, without that frustration. You forgive a aggressor, an abuser, a traumatizer, because you are worthy of the love. You are worthy of being free from it. You don't even have to say shit to them. God knows I didn't. When I forgave the person that abused me, I didn't tell it to their face. They live states away from me now. And God's, I thank you for that. But I said it to myself. I said it to my higher self, and I said it's their higher self. Atoms, building. You are building a lot right now. And, I mean, collectively, globally, the world is shifting and changing. And everything that is being built now is being fueled with the energy that you carry. And if you are continuing to carry the anxiety and the pain and the frustrations of the past, that will go into what you are building. You have a passion that needs to be shared, Aquarius, because it is part of your soul. It is part of your mission. It is part of the reason that you went through the experiences that silenced you. They tried to silence you. It's like someone tried to take your voice away, try to make everything that you said unbelievable in the ways that no one would understand you. And I am sorry that you experienced that, my love, but it is part of the journey of the bravest, the strongest, and the most connected to be the warriors, the shields, the guardians, and the shamans, because people are waking up. This may be you, my love. You might be waking up and realizing how bullshit the world is, how much they put against us, how much they work against us. You need to ground yourself right now, because with so much shifting and changing, your sense of stability, your very sense of reality is falling away. And without the structure of what we know to be real, we can be struck with fear. I want you to detach from everything that makes you feel that fear. I want you to detach from everything that gives you that anxiety, and I want you to detach from the idea that life has to be a certain way, that you have to be a certain way to be successful, to be happy, to be accepted. You just have to be your radiant, beautiful self. And yes, that may have been the reason or cause of some hurt and pain in the past. That may have been the reason of, or the cause of some of the abuse that you have went through, my love, but that was only because you were surrounded by monsters. You were surrounded by people who thrived off of hurting beautiful souls like yours, that only gained strength from inserting their dominance over someone else. And those people exist. They are energy vampires. They are narcissists. They are karma. Your presence is a gift, my love. Please, I hope you have never felt like you were a burden on people around you, because you truly connect people in a way that you don't even realize. Your existence brings people together in the most passive way. Like you just existing, walking into a place. You might just be walking into a place looking like your fabulous self, like you're going to get groceries and you've got a top hat, a monocle, and a cane, and you're looking fresh as hell, and people watch you and they're like, wow, that's awesome. And without even engaging with someone, these two people start talking about you and how you looked, and they form friendships. You are eye-catching, quite literally eye-catching. And that is why you have gone through these abuses. That's why you have gone through these challenges, is because you were in areas where low vibrational energies thrived, and you were a beacon. You were a goddess or a god to them. And now that you are removing yourself from the situation, you have to remove their energy from you and embrace what has always been yours. Divinity, love, and a blessed connection. Have a beautiful day, my love.